I graduated from high school a shockingly long time ago. And I must tell you, I have no memory of my graduation day. I remember heading off to college. My mother looked at me and said, you're leaving. Just when you started to get interested. And what an interesting bunch you are, class of 2021. Artists, athletes, singers, chess players, thespians, writers, scholars, graduates. As tradition demands, let me quote from one of my favorite poets, a passage that will thematically unite the central ideas of my speech. As I walk through this wicked world, searching for light in the darkness of insanity, I ask myself, is all hope lost? Is there only pain and hatred and misery? And each time I feel like this inside, there's one thing I want to know. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Oh. What's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? Some of you may recognize the work of Mr. Elvis Costello, a song written by Nick Lowe. Life has a way of getting interesting. A global health crisis from an airborne virus, inflation worries, attacks in the Middle East, gas shortages, racial protests across the United States, rocket ships tumbling uncontrollably toward Earth, a climate crisis. These were the problems facing my graduating class of 1976. And we went to work and we came up with answers. Created a swine flu vaccine. We wore buttons that said win, whip inflation now. Negotiated a Camp David peace deal between Israel and Egypt. Steadied oil production around the world, expanded civil rights laws. Skylab mostly burned up in the atmosphere. Parts were scattered across the Indian Ocean. We banned fluorocarbons and we solved the hole in the ozone. And we got rid of those 80s hairdos that kind of used an entire can of ozone-killing hairspray to keep the front way up here and the rest of it was kind of flat. We got that out. We solved those problems so you wouldn't have to. You are welcome. Seniors, you'll just have to come up with answers to some other problems. Graduates, as you walk on through troubled times, I want to offer 7 pieces of advice. Number 1, find your community. We are social animals, and we need social interaction. We need deep friendship. Not just the kinds of friends you like on Instagram. Real friends. The kind who, when you've fallen into a mud puddle, will pick you up, then push you back into the slop, then post it on Ivan Pachorka's TikTok. Find these friends through your passions. Volunteer at a local school, join a choir, take a cooking class, form a hiking club, learn another language, then study abroad for a semester. Work hard on your friendships. Seniors, look around. Look at each other. How many good friends do you see? These are your best friends, the people who know more about you than anyone else. Understand this. As you set out into the world, these friendships will need work. You must make an effort to keep these really good friends. It might just be 2 or 3 of the people around you. That's okay. It's worth the effort. Number 2, you will make mistakes. Completely normal. You're a human being. You will make mistakes. Oh yes. Accept the mistake, own up to it, and learn from it. But be sure to do all 3 of those things. Don't let the fear of making a mistake paralyze you. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Life is not perfect. It's not about perfection. Don't delay your happiness, especially for things that you cannot control. Dance like Dalen Ray at the Bedford volleyball tournament. Number 3, call your mother.
Amen.
Or text. I know you know how to text and do many other things at the same time. Many of you are heading off to college. This is a big transition for your parents. So seniors, give your parents some space. Let them get used to their new surroundings without you around. Stay positive on your phone calls. Maybe send your parents a care package. No, seriously, call your mother. Number 4, be kind. Always start with kindness. You like it when people are kind to you. Try being kind to everyone you see one day, then the next, and so on. If someone angry is about to confront you, say something really kind before they get a chance to yell. People are disarmed by kindness. Helps them to reconsider their own behavior. Kindness is the best way to be. We never know what another person is really going through at any particular moment. Everyone quietly struggles with life sometimes. So just be kind. Be the kind people you were at the state semifinal when you chose to sit with and support the few fans cheering for Farmington Hills Mercy against the packed student section on the other side. Be the kind people you were at your soccer match at Comstock Park in Grand Rapids, when you were applauded by other coaches for your good sportsmanship and kindness to others. Principals and athletic directors sent you letters praising your kindness. Parents, if you don't know these acts of kindness, ask the graduate daughter. Number 5, not everyone thinks and acts like you. This is what's wonderful about humans. Embrace these differences. Learn from them. The world is populated with nearly 8 billion people, with 8 billion unique stories. Individual sounds and tones and vertical leaps and hairstyles and musical tastes. Each person with the same basic needs to get through life. Number 6, honestly, be brave. I'm quoting a former LPS student and all-around brave person, Abby Joy Gross. Abby taught me a lot about honesty and bravery. I am forever thankful for her. Being brave does not mean you have no fear. Being brave means you do the right thing even though you are afraid. It means putting one foot in front of the other. Showing up when you're supposed to. Being there for someone else. Life will punch you right in the nose at times. Being brave is taking that blow, lifting yourself up, and moving forward. Being brave is also putting your true self on display in art, like Twyla Walters and Julian Ahrens. Smiling as bright as Ola as she grabbed another 20 rebounds. Celebrating like Mia Osorio and Tatum Carrick after a rally. Being brave is Bethany Fowler in 9th grade, blowing the roof off of the pack in front of a packed house. Or jamming like Sidney Richardson to the Joan Jett classic, I Love Rock and Roll, in front of Joshua Davis, who was bobbing his head in joy. Number 7, be inquiring, knowledgeable, caring human beings. These are the cornerstones of an international baccalaureate education. But guess what? You can use these same approaches to learning your entire life. Relax. You don't have to have your entire life planned out right now. Learn to live in the moment, which means stop and enjoy the sunset on Vance Beach. Or take a few seconds to tell the people you love that you are truly happy they are in your life. Before I close, graduates, look under your seats. You'll find You'll find a copy of the speech and a few agent-billed pencils. A small reminder of your friends and family throughout this tiny, special patch of land. All of those who love you, who care about you, who marvel as you take flight. We wish you peace, love, and understanding. Congratulations, class of 2021. Thank you very much.